Good morning. Good morning. We are getting closer and closer to actually having a release. Let's pop this on. There we go. All right, let's see where I left off. I ran into a bug that stopped me for the longest time. And just this morning, I was able to figure it out. I don't think I'll ever forget this. So we have our portal, right? It's kind of in standby right now. What you're going to do is you're going to throw in an item, and then it's going to tell you the reagents that it wants to see to complete the spell. My problem was this thing ended up cutting out, which is not good. Like, if you're in creative and you break it, it will just kind of come back. When you're not in creative, you will not be able to break the portal. To stop it, you can sneak right click on this and it throws the book out, and then it goes back into an idle state. It wasn't doing that. It was for dictionaries in C#. I tried to, and this is kind of silly here. Where was it? Down here? Here we go. So I thought I could just do, well, this dictionary, right? The ingredient items dictionary could just equal the dictionary from my registered, my recipe. Apparently you can't just do an equals, because if you mess with the one, it equals the other, and it kept blanking out the other. So you have to put it in a certain way for it to, like, preserve the original dictionary without modifying. So you can make modifications, like to have them be separate dictionaries instead of multiple dictionaries. Like what you think are multiple dictionaries are all just one dictionary. It was a pain in the ass. It was horrible. But it's done. It's done! So I think I can finally move on to the next thing where I'm going to have to start getting this dictionary to the portal, so the portal can see what the required items are and then consume those items accordingly. And I think a problem I'm going to run into is going to be what if someone has like a stack of 64 and then throws it like that? You know what I mean? Because that is not 64 things. So I'm going to have to start parsing out the amount from the item stack. So that's going to be fun. Unless I just tell people to do it one at a time, or else something can blow up. Boom. All right. So we got this far. I could throw the book in. It absorbs the book, and now it's ready to try to make the new item. So I need to put in some things here saying, like, okay, Lesser Arcanus, Mana Stone, Ethereal Ingot, Eldrathrium Ingot, and then more Lesser Arcanus for whatever reason. So let's look at the portal, because it's going to be all things in here. It's actually going to be in here. So I think I need to do... I need to do another if statement, and it's going to have to be similar to this. But I have to make sure that it is on. Which I may end up having to get rid of. You know what? I'm going to get rid of that now. I don't really care what the state is right now. You know what? Yeah, you know what? On. I'll have it checked to see if it's on. And this item ingredient... You know what? We're going to do another blanket if statement. I'm going to make sure that there is an item in this slot. That means that we should be actively using some kind of recipe. And then I'm going to do a quick check to see, is it on? Is the ingredient an item? And actually what I should be doing at this point are these checks. So I'm going to look at the item stack and I'm say, oh, there's an item in slot 0, which is the initial starting slot for the recipe, right? You threw an item in, it's ready to do something. And then I'm going to say, well, is that item a grimoire? Because if it's a grimoire, then I know that I need to look at, you know, my reagent items, and I'm going to be looking for grimoire items. So I can say another if statement. This is going to have to be specific to the ingredient. Collectible code path. So for the ingredient, if the path, I'll say contains Arcanus dash lesser So I'm going to have to do a check to see what remains. I think I'm going to have to change this, oh, where is it? Down here. I'm going to have to change this. I'm going to have to convert this dictionary into a new dictionary that takes in an item stack. Because right now it just takes in an asset location. Because if I could do an item stack, I should be able to merge these two. You know what? I guess it doesn't really matter. Because I can just do whatever checks here. So I'm gonna make another if statement. I think I need to do something before I do a check for the item. I'm gonna say if BEOA dot ingredient items contains key ingredient 1 dot toString. So if it contains ingredient 1, now I have to get the value of this. So try get value. I think it's try get value. Maybe it's this key, and then it wants an asset location value. Okay, what if I just look at values? Dot. Is it lookup? I need to pull up from this key. Wait a minute, why don't I just do this? So this ingredient items dot equals this may not work. I think I have to look up how to pull things out of these dictionaries. Because I want to make sure that it equals the path here. So I think it's this. I'm going to put a RMR references.logger. I have no idea if what I'm doing is right. I'm just trying to figure this out as I go. Valid item. So it's not going to suck up the item, but I just need to be able to detect, like, yes, this is part of what we're looking for. Nothing. Damn it. I gotta see where it fails. Let's try this. I'll do a 1. And then a 2. Here we go. And I suppose I can get rid of these. I don't need all of this stuff spamming my logs anymore. All right. Valid item 1. So it sees that. Okay. So it's getting to here. So it sees that there should be something in ingredient slot 1. I suppose what I need to do is a plus this dot toString. I'm just going to get rid of that. And then the ingredient code path. I got to check these two things. So that's what it is. Looks like the one thing, that is the entire qualified. So I think I just need to do code instead of just path. It needs to be the whole thing. Right? That's it. It just needed to be the whole thing, so it gets my domain plus the path. Now I can do a direct, and I bet you right now, it would be getting into here, which is number 3. So I'm going to comment those two out, so I should just see valid item 3. And I'm not. Oh, dot toString. Oh, wait, here we go. I forgot to get it out of here. Hold on. This is probably going to be better. There it is. Valid item 3. Okay, so it's seeing that this is an ingredient. So boom, I should throw it in, and it should suck it in. You know, I kind of want to listen to other music today. There's this game called Loop Hero that I haven't... It's funny because I haven't played, but I really like the music. Here we go. There we go. We'll listen to this a little bit. If you know what it is? I'm feeling very Halloween-y, and for some reason this feels like Halloween to me. So, the next step, now that I can throw the item in and it sees it like, hey, this is an item that I need for this particular recipe, right? For the Grimoire recipe. I believe I just need to consume the item and then lower the amount. So I need to do an amount check here somewhere. It's going to be another if statement. And I think I know what I'm going to have to do. So I need to go into ingredient amounts. I'm gonna have to create another check here. And because I need to check with the amounts too. I have to make sure that in both of these arrays, they both have a key for the ingredient slot 1, because one holds the asset name, the asset location name, so I could pull the item or block out. The other one's going to be the amount that's required to finish out that ingredient. Boop. Boom, 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 boom. If the ingredient items so if that is the ingredient item, then we can get into the amounts. The amounts for this key I need to change this key. I don't want to add, I want to subtract that number. All right, let's look up Google. This is going to be C# dictionary int change value. How to update the value stored in dictionary. Disagree. All right, so what do we have? You create a dictionary, updating the dictionary value with the indexer. This can't be that easy. So it's that plus the amount. Let's create a new instance. When we use this method, we add the amount past the value to get back from the dictionary. Let's create a new instance of our class called addToppings method. Now let's print each key. What are the risks of updating a dictionary value with an indexer? Previous examples work without any problems because the keys that were used in the index are already exist in the toppings dictionary. But let's use our add toppings method to pass a topping type. Oh, okay, so as long as the keys are the same, I should have no problem. So, ideally, boop. I mean, what I can do is literally that. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Is it like value or something? Do I have to just pull out the value in particular? Shit isn't working. Liar. Right? Because it's a similar thing, right? I'm getting the oh wait, toppings type equals, so I would have to, I see, I got it wrong. Oh, silly Vice. Here we go. -1. Here we go. So if this is less than or equal to 0, then I want to remove these keys from the dictionary. From both dictionaries. So it would just be a straight up remove at this point. Right? So this should work, and then that key will cease to be. Let's try it. It sucked in the item. Like, instantly. Oh. Apparently it's gone. Alright, let's eject the book. Let's try again. Let's get rid of those. Boop. Start over. I'll take that book, thank you. So it wants Arcanus. Throw that item in. Oh, I see what it's not, I'm not removing the ingredient. I need to remove the, because it's each tick, it's sucking up the quote-unquote item. I think I need to do BEOA.markDirty. And I need to make sure that the client gets that mark dirty as well, since that's how I'm rendering everything. Okay, now I need to destroy this ingredient. So I will come down to here, I'll destroy the ingredient and then mark it dirty. All right, let's try this again. Let's eject the book. Boop. So we have a regular portal. You throw in your book, right? It wants 4 Arcanus. 1. It sucked it up. It sucked it up, but now it's gone. It just instantly, like, this isn't. So I'm missing something. I am missing something. Liar. Right? It's only getting to. Is it only calling this once? Let me check this out. Valid item. Nom. All right. Did it 3 times. I call shenanigans on that. It did it 2 times now. I don't know. Is it doing it multiple times here? Put this in here. Reagent item stack. Oh, look at that. Now there's 3. So I wasn't saving it to the item stack, and if I drop these, there we go, I got my items back. All right, so let's just get a stack of 64 of these gems. Here we go. So I throw a book in, throw one item in. So it did it a handful of times there. So it took 2 items. Now see, it won't take any more, but it took only 2, but it's registered as like more than 2. But I only got 1 item back. This is bullshit. I don't like it. All right, so I guess here I'm gonna have to do if you know what I could try and do instead. Try put into, maybe. Attempts to place item in this slot into the target slot. That's not it. Can hold empty. No, maybe it is just doing it directly through the item stack. Max slot stack size. Oh, I could mark the inventory as dirty too. Ooh, I should probably do that. Okay, I didn't think I could put in true there. All right, I'm gonna have to say if this is empty, then go ahead and put it in like this. If it's not empty and there's already an item in there, and I'll do another safety check, and I will say if this inventory item stack dot collectible dot code equals this dot collectible dot code, then I can go into item stack dot size, stack size, is going to equal this plus the ingredient item stack size. Let's try this. All right, throw the item in. Boom, it's ready. It wants 4 Arcanus. I throw 1 in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It did it 6 times. It sucked that one in, and that's it. It just wanted 2. How many do I get back? Oh my god, I got more back. Look at that, I got +1. We'll try and throw that out. All right, let me try to just reset things. I'm gonna break this, right? The portal goes away. Put it back in. Bam, blank grimoire. It ate it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. And I got 2 items back. Let me reload to make sure that it is seeing these items. I wonder if I have to do this only on the server. Wonder if all this stuff should only happen on the server. So up here, I'm going to just say if... I hate when it does that. It doesn't format it right. World dot side dot client. So if this is the client, return. Let's just try to have the server do all of these calculations. Boom! Throwing the book in. That wasn't a lot of spam that time. Now what if I drop this? Nope, I still get an extra item. This doesn't make sense to me. This doesn't make sense. So if it's empty, right, then we're just gonna say, oh, I guess that's okay. I guess that's okay. So this should preserve it, right? So what if I go up here, I throw the book in. What if I just throw a stack of 64? How many did I put in? It took so many. Do you see that? 48. Are you kidding me? I only have 48. Let's see if I drop all this. Hey, at least I got all 64, but it took a lot of liberties. What the hell? What? So there's got to be a check that I'm not doing here. Because it's like eating this multiple times. You know, nom 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 nom. And then I kill off the ingredient. This is bullshit. You know, I should probably think of my order of operations a little bit here. I need to cut this out, paste this in. I'm going to subtract all of that. And then once I'm over or under, then it just gets rid of it. I'm going to have to clean this up, so I'm going to have to do more searches to make sure, like, if the stack itself is bigger than what I need, then I need to separate the stack out. And or only take away what I need. BEOA inventory 1. So if the inventory is empty, I throw this item in, mark it dirty. Else, if it equals this, then I change just the stack size to be the stack size plus whatever the ingredient stack size is, and mark it dirty. And then I mark the whole block entity anchor as dirty while updating the client, and I kill the ingredient. But this is happening multiple times. I suppose I could do a world dot side dot. That's good. So it should say server. Okay. It did it twice. I didn't do it twice. You know, so since it did it twice, if I do this, that's why I'm getting the extra item, because it's doing it multiple times. Throw the book. It did it only once. Really? Suspicious. And it did see it as once. Is it because Am I getting it at an angle to where it's getting more than one of these boxes? Let's turn the hitbox back on and see what is going on here. We'll put the outline back on. Right, so this is what it looks like. Oh. Throw the book. Boom. Consumed it. Good to go. It said it did it once. Did it once. Now what if I do it down a little? 1, 2. Oh, I think it's done. So I think it's not destroying the item fast enough. So if this is a safety check to say, are we starting something? And then I come down to here and I make sure that it is quote unquote on. And then that it is an item, and then that item in the slot is a blank grimoire. Right? And then I look to see, okay, do you have some keys? And then if you do have the keys, then I say, okay, if the ingredient items, ingredient slot 1 equals the ingredient key. So that's just an item check to make sure that what you threw in is actually needed for the slot. And then I fire this off. Then I get a snapshot of the size. And I reduce the size. I'm going to put this back towards the bottom here. If BEOA item, and then I do this, right? And I say, you know, maybe I should do another check into here. So I'm already doing a check though. If this item stack does not equal null, maybe I should do an alive check. You know this, okay, so I'm gonna try something here. Instead of just killing the ingredient, by default returns not alive. So that's just a get. Unentity despawn. Despawn reason. Is there another way? You know what? Instead of doing that, I think since I'm killing it here, I just need to do another check here. So I could say if ingredient stack does not equal null and entity dot alive. So as long as this ingredient is alive, because it may not be removing it in time, right? Because bam, took that in once. That's what it was. So if I break this down, I should get all 4. There it is. So I guess it took maybe a frame or 2 for it to realize that, like, it probably killed it, and then on next frame to completely remove it. Maybe I should put a die. There's an enum reason, right? Enum despawn reason. I'm going to say picked up. Okay, now it's sucking in one item at a time. Let's go into the portal up here. No, down here. I need... where is it? Oh, it's going to be... Where is it? Here it is, the portal, the block entity for the portal. Because I need to look at block info. Interesting, so I am getting the ingredients, and I'm saying get the reagent, get name, and then the X, and then I'm getting the ingredient amounts. So the ingredient amounts are not updating, it looks like. Because this looks like it should be right. So I guess that's the next thing. Let me make sure, so the amounts, I'm copying it. And then I have my optional stuff, so it should be... That should be fine. Oh, I know what I have to also mark dirty. It should be BEOP for the portal. I gotta mark the portal dirty so it actually gets the updated information as well. Ah, throw the book in. It ate it, but it did not decrease it still. Well, it did all four. It won't take any more. I got my book back. What happens if I do this? It took only 4. Yeah, buddy! Okay, that's cool. I don't have to do any extra math for that, and good. Excellent. I just needed to update that display. How does it only see 4 still? I'm gonna try and do, instead of that version of Mark Dirty, I think this is how I was marking everything dirty before. Isn't there something else you can do as well? So these should be 1. I thought there was a way you could do like BEOA dot inventory dot oh yeah, there is no broadcast. That's for the player inventory. Let's try and do it this way. And then getting the amounts. We're subtracting the amounts. Hey Nike Games, how are you? We are trying to figure this out. So it's accurately doing this, right? Let's try it. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is not. It's not updating it at all. I mean, do I have to do the counts first? I mean, I don't think the order would matter here. All right, let's shut it down, get our items back, throw it in. So I just threw a bunch of things, that's fine. It's still, the portal is not getting the updated information. Ingredient amounts. I mean, I can't run an update every time. That's gonna be something that can't be done. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's running this more than it should be. I'm gonna put this back on, and we're gonna see if it's coming up at all. So I get my items back, throw the book in because I want to make a spell. So it did it just the one time. It ate the item. Ate it. Ate it. Ate it. Not eating anymore. Interesting, because it was working, and now it's not. It seems like it's not taking any of this information anymore. Okay, so it has to be in here. There's something wrong in here. So what am I doing? I'm getting the Oculus anchor. And I'm getting this block entity based on this XYZ position, which is correct. I want to make sure that there is actually a block entity for the anchor top part, for the portal that you're looking at. And then I'm saying for each recipe slot, we're going to look at something. We're going to say if... Oh... Wait, no, that's fine. So if this is actually not null, then we do a check to see if it contains the key for what we're looking at. In this case, it's recipe slot 1. And then if it does contain the key, then we're hopping right into reagents. We're creating a new item stack based on this string key. And then we are getting the amounts based on the string key. So then this may not be updating things correctly. All right. I'm going to add item to this print statement. We're going to see what it thinks the amount is. All right, give me my book back. Give me my items back. Boom. 3, 2, 1. Ah! I forgot to put, I forgot to make sure, because I'm erasing it here. And then, yeah. So, let's cut this out and put this in an if statement. And then it's gotta be if this does not equal null. There we go. It's always true. You know what? This, I may have to do count. Oh, this does not equal null. That is better. Okay. Give me my shit back. 3, 2, 1. That's still... Oh, I gotta make sure it says, so I gotta make sure that this does not equal null. And... this dot contains key. That's what I was missing. So I gotta make sure that this actually contains this key. Continue, okay. Pop this back in. All right, one more time. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Should have removed it. But this portal is not updating. So I guess what I need to do is start at the anchor. Oh shit, look at this recipe list. What is that doing in there? Whoa, hey, oh, hey. All right, let's do this. All right, so that didn't do it. I should not be reinitializing that list every time it comes into here. That is no bueno. So I want to get this amount. Ooh, bless me. So I want amounts. Base amount. Okay, let's see what it says here. Base amount equals, and then it's pulling up a dictionary string. So I need to get the value of this string. Would it just be 2 string? Values. It's just giving me a generic thing. Okay, so I don't want values. Oh, wait. I know what I want. Oculus recipe slot dot ingredient 1 dot toString. There we go. That's what I want. 4. It sees 4 right now. It should not be 4. The given key Grimoire 1 was not present in the dictionary. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Let's close out. Just shut down the game. I had a heart attack. I meant to comment that back out. Let me guess. I'm gonna have to shut down. Okay, never mind. Every once in a while, it gets stuck, and I gotta shut everything down if the crash is big enough. Yum yum. Bam. There it is. So it sees 4 this whole time. Oh shit, wait, this isn't what I want. Because that's always going to be 4. Oh, maybe that's what I'm doing wrong then. Maybe I'm getting from the wrong thing. It should be this dot ingredient amounts. And then this whole thing. And then my check up here shouldn't be for this oculus. It needs to be ingredient amounts dot contains key. So I gotta make sure it contains this key. There we go. Oh, I don't want to rebuild. I just want to fireball it in. And we can get rid of this. 4. 3. Whoa, wait. Something's not updated. Hold on. Let's see, because I'm starting to get a 4 and a 3 here. It's definitely related to a certain side. I bet the server's getting the update. The client is not. We let it tick. Yeah, the client is not getting the update, and that's what the info is. So we need to come back into here, because we are going to have to make sure that the client gets this update. They should be getting the updates. I'm saying ingredients slot 1. What's this? Oh, wait a minute. Let me get rid of this. Remember, I did that in the beginning because I thought, well, maybe the server... I think now that we're doing this safety check here, it's not going to consume multiple items. There it is, 3! Let me get my items back. Okay, let me try this. So I throw the book in. 3, 2, 1. There it goes, and it disappeared. And it's not taking any other items in. And I get my items back. Okay, now it's working. If I just throw a stack, right? It should have taken, yep, it just took 4. And if I eject this, and see, when I eject it, I have it safely put it 2 blocks over, kind of like where you would be standing in the middle. And then I drop them right here. That way, if they're too close, they can end up back inside the portal and it can activate again. Yay! Look at that. See, when you do that, you make it red, you turn it off temporarily. It's the reset key. So ideally, you could probably just do things like that, and as soon as you throw the book in, see it consumed all the items. All but the one I just picked up. Although, let's look at that, huh? Something did mess up. How can I get it to break like that again? Oh, I know how I could do it. Whoops, I didn't mean to throw that item. So what if I have 5 items there? So it took all of those. It looks like it updated fine now. I don't know. This is really cool. I think this way is so much better than the old, you know, just like the old table that I had where you had to put the items in. Now I can say, okay, you're gonna make this spell or make whatever the item is. I could have it to where even your spells, right, like your stabs and stuff, I can start pulling all of that stuff away, like mana torches. You can make mana torches in here now. Not bad. Not bad at all. Boop. So I guess what I need to do now is make this code a little more robust. I need to make a for each loop. And instead of recipes, it needs to be the slots that I go through. This will be recipe slot. We can cut all this out, paste it in here. So anything in here that is this, or technically anything in here that is this, I want to replace with recipe slot. Bernardo, how's it going? Hey, Strimmer, when this modification will be out, want to play with my friends now. Right now! How dare it not be out yet? Do you know who I am? Is that what it is? Is this a shakedown? Do you have any idea what my father does? He invented the Minecraft. How are things? Things are pretty good. How are things with you? It's a good day. Definitely a good day. Exactly. I want my admin mode now. All right, let's see if this shit's gonna work. Wait. Oh, look at that! I think I gotta do a break. It consumed that one item. It consumed it twice. All right, it won't take anymore. Yeah, let me just eject this. Yeah, so it... I think the way this works is each thing has to be unique. So I can't have duplicate calls for items. I think that's what this comes down to. Valid item, num num num. I can get rid of that. That's working. Yeah, because see, I have the Lesser Arcanus and the Lesser Arcanus. So what this is doing is it went through the first one for each. It went through here. I think I need to do a break. Right, because I need to get out of the loop if we find it. That's what it is. So 3... Oh. Did it consume the item? It didn't update anything. Oh, it must have. Okay. Throw it in. 3, 2, 1, 0. Huh, it's just not updating anymore. Maybe instead of break, maybe it just needs to be return? No, return wouldn't make sense. Alright, give me my items back. Let me start over. It's bullshit! It's consuming it here, but it's not updating... Maybe I just need to have it to where it's, yeah, see, it updated now. See, it's working now. What the heck? Consumed all the items correctly. Is it, I mean... It's just not updating? It seems like if you do it too fast, it has a heart attack. Looks much better than the Star Wars version. I still don't understand that. What do you mean the Star Wars doesn't have magic? I just throw all of this. It just consumed it all. Holy shit, it consumed way more than it needed to. But it's giving me everything back. You know what? Maybe... I wonder if I do need to do something here where maybe I send a packet. But it's basically well, there's a difference, Hexaden, between fantasy and magic in this sense. I don't see anyone casting spells and stuff. They have some weird Jedi tricks and lightsabers, but you could say lightsabers are more technology. And the whole force thing, they explained it as like a biological thing. It's not necessarily magic in this sense. They're not making their speeders and their spaceships by throwing junk into a void, right into this magic portal. They gotta build that shit. Yeah, it's something, if you do it too fast, it's having a hard time. What if I have this to where it only happens on the client, and then I can send a packet to the server, you know, from the server to update things from the client? Get the fuck out. Now it's working. I call shenanigans. I'm breaking it. I'm going... You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to gracefully shut down. Just in case. We're going to rebuild all of my changes. And we're going to go live again. It's not the magic, it's the cleanness. Lightning bolt, mind control, telekinesis. Yeah, you could try and justify it all day, Hexaden. It's not magic. it's not magic in the sense of what this mod is trying to be magic-wise. Sure, yeah, there is telekinesis. They do technically have lightning, but again, it's all that mito whatever chondria stuff, right? Metachlorians or whatever it is in the body. And then it's what, the separation, like the ionizing of particles in the air is with the lightning. We're not talking about, oh man, my magic is low, right? No one's ever said that. Oh, I just can't sense the force right now. My force magic is too low. I can't cast that fireball. You need a spaceship? I must rest my force magic. Just throw the ship parts into the void, and when I have enough magic... Could you imagine? Yeah, okay, now it's messing up like I thought it would. I don't like that I can't account for the reasoning behind this being all janky. Is it like a refresh thing? I'm hitting my marks, right? I'm marking the slot as dirty for the inventory. And it starts from the top down. So it should see the item and say, oh, hey, this is something I want for this position. And it should consume it right away. Unless I need to put this check further down here. So I have to make sure this ingredient is also alive before continuing in the loop. That could be the weirdness that I see. Wait, and before I do anything else, let's... Yep, I made sure I got that out. Save fireball. Yeah, Vice said Jedi is totally science. I don't know if they're totally science. I know their spaceship and their technologies are totally science. I'm going to write a fantasy story and say all magic is based on... You know what? Thaumachorid. Yeah, go ahead. You do that. Let me know when it's done. See, if you do it too fast... There we go. Yeah, if you do it too fast, it looks like there's a desync kind of going on. Kinda sucks. Kinda sucks a little bit. Don't tempt me. You know what? You know, Hexadent, I want it on my desk by the end of the day. I expect a knock at the door. End of the day will be, I'll give you 4:30 today. I want a full report on my desk. I want to feel something when I read this. Just like all the ads that everyone's forced to watch on Twitch. I want to feel something. Prove me wrong. There we go. Let's jump into some cherry vanilla Coca-Cola. Yum yum. Fine, you didn't specify length of story. 1 paragraph minimum. What is this? Oh, I gotta take this. Be right back. And we're back. Vice took a page or two from Vasky's book that Botania is a tech mod, not magic. Yeah, right? This is a magic mod. Star Wars is not magic. I'm gonna stand by that, because if it was magic, then there wouldn't be a need for all those tech droids, right? There we go. So what if I just dump all the items? So it took more items than it needed doing that. Cancel! Sure, you can be magic in sci-fi, but no magic. It's gonna be hard to convince me otherwise. Like, where's George Lucas? Get him in here right now. Is it magic? Do you know what you're doing to this community? See, it's not... Base amount 1. Is it shooting the items back out that it doesn't need? No, I just threw that in and it didn't change any kind of base amount. Okay, so there is some weirdness going on. Definitely some weirdness. Jedis are not magic. Darn right, I will stand by that. Unless, of course, someone's got some kind of proof otherwise. You know, I kind of feel like I need to know for sure. Are Jedis magic? Well, we'll look at old Wikipenis, right? Are Jedis considered wizards? No, that's fandom. I don't care about fandom. I want legit. Does Star Wars have magic? God, a lot of fan Wikipedia. I don't care about other people's perceptions. I want to know the creator. Wait, who's that? What, Hamilton? Whatever. What's Luke? Luke. Guy that plays the Joker, right? The Joker voice. My God, how many nerd things are there for Star Wars? People, Jedi Council forums and all this bullcrap. I don't know. I will be of the mindset that it is not magic. Yeah, they're more like monk paladin sorcerers. I guess so. It's almost like a religious kind of thing, right? It's like tech found out that, you know, oh, there are these things in your blood, in your body that we can detect with our sensors to see how sensitive you are to the force, right? It's like having enough of it for, like, it's like your skin, right? It's like an organ. You know, it's like, oh, is your force organ, how big is it? Is it spread throughout your body? And it's like a cosmic kind of link. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's not necessarily magic. I mean, is it magic that my body digests food and, you know, as I eat so I can remain living? Right? Is it magic that, you know, your DNA is there as like the blueprint? Technically not magic in the sense that we know magic. Technically. You can say anything's magic, right? Like, oh, you can have a kid, you can procreate, that's magic. Magic is like a loose word that, not dumb people, but, you know, people who have not had, you know, the knowledge of science used to explain the world, right? Well, it's magic. Well, technically, no. That lightning strike was not magic, right? It could be explained scientifically. But the gods, right? Turtles all the way down. I don't think it's magic. I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt that that society is advanced enough to know, you know, what these things are. Can you smash armor with your mind? I can create a mod with my mind. A robot? What are you talking about? Can I smash a robot with my mind? I could use my head to ram it into a robot. I can do that. Exactly. See, technically I would be casting magic, right? I call it Mind Blast. Without touching it? Well, technically a magic spell would be my version of touching it if I were to cast it. So a Mind Blast, right? To touch is it is a physical thing, but touch, you could also argue that it is not a physical thing. What about with telepathy? Touching minds. It's that connection. See, if you do it too fast, that's the problem. It consumes it, but the client isn't getting the updates. See, the client still says there are two. So, I think what I need to do is come back into here. I mean, what if I put this back here? Like this. So the server is getting the update immediately. The client is not. So I think I want to make it to where the client isn't responsible for these interactions anymore. We'll see what this does here. Give me my items back. So that is all flawless. It was not exactly working, right? Yeah, look, see, it's not updating. Yeah, it's not updating at all now. So I'm marking it dirty as I do these things. It fills any empty armor closed slot with strong items temporarily. Wait. Magic armor spell and magic close spell. Nope. Alright, how about this? Because it seems like you're of different camps. Bernardo and Hexadin, you guys argue it out, and then let me know who's ultimately right. This is crap. This is crap. It's like this stuff it's working, but it's not. I just need to find a way to synchronize this client side. Exactly, Bernardo. You follow that confusion and just run with it. Arguing's fun. I guess so. Fun for you, maybe. I think I need to mark this as dirty in here. Maybe not. Maybe not. You know, it may not be in here. So I'm doing a call to the recipe. And I'm getting this information. I wonder if I have to be marking this as dirty. No. That did not. I was not happy at all. Did you see it? Did you see the way it looked at me? Oh, wait, because I have to do, maybe I need to do this. True. Oh, it's too upset. There we go. You started all saying there's no magic in Star Wars. See, look at Hexadin, right? He's helping you out, Bernardo. They're saying, you know, they're laying it out. What is the argument here? I think you two need to come to an understanding. Then let me know. See, I'm not getting anything now. Why don't I... I have an idea. A little bit of an idea. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to go to the anchor. I'm going to paste this in. Technically, I don't need this. I don't need that. Do this, this. See if we can't get it working up here. That's not working up here. Kind of put the this qualifier on all this stuff. All right, there we go. So I'm gonna save this. Hmm. So really, it's this that's responsible for sending this information. What if I put these a little further down? Maybe I need to, like, wait. See, now nothing's coming up now. Nothing is synchronizing now. This is bullshit. I don't like it. So I can go through the loop, and then whenever it's done, I can mark things as dirty and update. And it all started with this. There it is. So the good news is it's messing up the same up here as it is here. I would say it's a little magic. Wait, I actually don't know. Not a Star Wars fan. I think Star Wars was cool, but I'm not like a diehard fan at all. There hasn't been a time, even when it's like, you know what, May 4th, right? May the 4th be with you, whatever. Like, even with that, I never sit there and think like, you know what I really want to watch? Let's put on the Star Wars trilogy. I don't really care to watch it again. And the few times in the recent times that I have watched it, I'm sitting there and I'm just like watching the movies and I'm like, this kind of shit. You know, like I remember the one where it's like, you know, it's like the way they pan back and forth. It's like they start to tell a story and all of a sudden the big screen flashes and then you see like Obi-Wan in a freaking submarine, right? And then there's some idle banter and it's like, it's kind of okay, I guess we're on to this now, right? And then they almost get eaten by this big fish, or other big fish comes, a big monster fish. And then there's like a little quip, and all of a sudden it turns to like Leia infiltrating some kind of prison thing or being held hostage or something. And it's like, it's like a poorly designed kind of way to tell a story. Like the story itself would be cool, but the transitions, I'm kind of like, you know, it reminds me of like Final Fantasy VII. When I was a kid, right? Like all my friends were into it. Final Fantasy VII was a cool game, right? I remember it being so cool. Oh, the storyline. Oh, it's so cool. And then like looking back on it, like trying to play the regular Final Fantasy VII, and I'm like, oh man, the story is so cringe. Like the materia system's cool, but you know, I don't know, like it just isn't as good of a game. Like at the time it was awesome, but it's just not that good of a game. Like I would rather be doing so many other things. I'd rather be raking my yard than play Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, see, it's there's a desync going on right now. Desynchronization. I think the best thing to do is going to be to process this stuff on the server side and then find a way. Maybe I gotta send a packet. Delicious. 7 wasn't the worst final. Well, I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, sure, it may not have been the worst, but it kind of makes me. I sit there and I think like Chrono Cross. I used to love Chrono Cross, and now I'm like, do I ever want to replay it? Like, I saw it was on Steam, and I'm like, is this going to ruin the game for me the way Final Fantasy VII was ruined? I even think like Final Fantasy IX, you know, like I like that game too in the story, but I also remember like not, you know what I mean? Like I think the storylines may be a little too long for me. All right, I'm done with the shit post of a story. Now it's got to make me feel something, Hexagon. That's the other side of it. Look at that. When you throw the wrong item in, it's like refreshing constantly. It's like the lighting is all janked. I have no idea what's going on with that lighting. Oh, and it's gone. Awesome. No idea what's going on with this. It's like flashing back there. Eh. What the fuck? You know what the problem is? I think there's a big problem with the lighting. We're gonna shut down. We're gonna shut down, and we're gonna go into the portal block. Oculus portal. I think there's something janky going on right here with this lighting. I've noticed it a couple times before. There we go. You'll definitely feel something: pity, shame, disgust. Yeah, I guess I didn't specify what I should feel. Maybe sad. If you make me feel sad, then I guess that's a success too. It was a lighting thing. It like didn't know how to redo the lighting of the blocks. I wonder if I should just make this emit light. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? Where is it? It is the Oculus. And I just want this light to be on the anchor. I just want to see what this is going to do. It would be nice to have some source of light. Oh wait, I gotta shut down. We have to rebuild. Bring it back up. Rookie mistake. You don't even know. Oh, it's just about lunchtime. I think I'm going to try Jersey mics today. I've been feeling like a sub, and there's one that apparently like opened. Oh, so hey, that's not bad. Let me get all my stuff back. Kind of place it, right? Oh, that's where the light was coming from. I think that looks pretty good. It's the lighting. What the hell? It's like it's angry. Does it happen over here? What about here? Nope. No weird lighting there. Okay, what about here? Anything? Nope. Just with my damn portals. Really? Ugh. Every once in a while it's like flashing. Well, it did. It's like when it collides with the portal, it's doing something with the lighting. I think I could get rid of all of this. For the portal, it's just not gonna... If you can manage to break it, it's not gonna drop anything. I'm gonna put this back to being invisible. I don't know. I kind of wonder if I do this. I'm not getting anything. Oh, I saw the flash. Click. Let's see if there's anything with it with the update here. It was in between. That is weird. That is so weird how it's just flashing when it's in the portal. I don't know. I don't know why it's doing that. There's got to be some reason, but I don't... Does it work with like torches? What if I throw the torch? It's doing it with the torch too. There's something about it that it's just... It's not happy. Okay. So... If entity is item entity... Oh, you know what? On entity inside... I want to see... So if it's client side, it's just going to return. Oh, can't see anything there. Okay, so it's still lighting here. It's like it's constantly trying to, like, damage it or something. That is weird. You know what? I have no idea. I have no idea why it's doing that. No idea at all. Is there something with the entity where you can... Because it almost looks like it's taking quote-unquote damage, right? So it could be something in here. What if I just get rid of, like, everything here? Okay, there it is. There it is. There we go. That was it. It has to do with on-entity colliding. So it has nothing to do with lighting. Okay. Well, I suppose... Yeah. Hey, Tristan. Hey, it wasn't my fault. No, it just ruined it. I'm going to comment it out of here. We're going to go back into the portal. I'm going to undo that because I want the portal to light up. All right. Let's see if I could just reload. I don't think I can. You know what? I can't just do a reload. We're going to cancel. I want to shut down. I just want to shut down the game. There we go. Just shut down the game. Go back in. I should look to see if that Jersey Mike's. Has anyone eaten there? Is it good? Am I wasting my time? Is it like a worse version of Subway, which I already do not like? Hey, there is an app for it. 4.8 stars? Get out of here. McDonald's was like a 3.8. Burger King, whoa. Alright, well, I'll install it. I suppose. Open. What is this? A bicycle? I don't want to see a damn bicycle. Reject all cookies. Man, it just wants me to create an account. All right, I'm not dealing with that right now. So I got to find a way to not have it freak out like it has been. Boop. Bring all this code back. I should probably clean this up a little bit too. No reason to have all these extra spaces and whatnot. Things. Here, bring this up here. This is looking better. It's not bad, but I wouldn't go out of my way to eat there. Cleaning up code, what are you trying to do? Be a good programmer. I'm just trying to make it easier for me to read. It's not really being a good programmer. It's just that it's starting to... There's starting to become a lot of clutter. A lot of clutter. There we go. So this is basically what I wanted to look at. Right? Start kind of baby stepping here. Because I could do something like this, right? I could comment just this part out. And now I can see if it flashes. It does. Right? So that tells me that there's something else being called further upstream. So is it anything in here? Ah. exactly, both of you. I don't care for Subway too much. I think for a sub place, like, I don't know, there's so many, they could do so much better. Like, if I can go to the store and buy like a loaf of bread and get some lunch meat and then make myself an awesome tasty sandwich, you know, like I would expect similar from like Subway, but I don't know, their bread, like the meats, you know, it's different. It's different. It's not as good. I just don't know if this place is going to be like Subway. If that's the point, you know, if that's the case, then why even bother, you know? Oh wait, what am I doing here? Hold on. Okay, so it was there. Interesting how I'll try this. Get rid of that. That's still fine. Okay. Like this, right? So now I'm getting... Oh, you know what it could be? I'm getting a snapshot of this. Still looks good. You know, I could probably just do this. Kind of move it off to the side a little. Oh my god, stop trying to resize it. Damn you, Windows. Foot long is too small for you. I don't know what that is. Technically, right? Wasn't there like a lawsuit or something where their footlongs are not actually a foot long? And they tried to come out and they're like, well, it's just a word. It's just the name of the sub. It's like, you know what you did. You know damn well what you did. Don't come in here trying to pull that shit. That's like wearing a police uniform, right? And pretending to be a cop. And then when they finally come after you for it, be like, well, I may look like a cop, but obviously my badge was fake. Technically, I never said I went to the academy or, you know. They just thought I was. You know what you did. So, it has to do with this part, then. This part makes it flicker. Actually, this doesn't. It's in here that the flickering is happening. The noose is tightening. Still no flickering, right? Damn it. Eh. Right, so it's right there. Right in the corner. There we go. So it's right there. What about this next part here? Is it with the loop? Is it having an issue with my loop? Son of a bitch. It has to do with the loop. I don't know. It's definitely the loop. You know what it's doing? It's trying to parse it through right now with this. Uh-huh. That's what it is. It's the marking dirty is the problem. You know, I had to get rid of the trues in there. Redraw on client. It was redrawing things on the client. That's what it was. That was so weird. All right, I feel better now. I could throw some of this bullshit in now. Although, it really should redraw on the client here. Damn. All right, give me my shit back. There we go. See, now I'm not getting anything synchronized. Oh, this is why. So I need to find a way to have the server update. I think I'm gonna have to send a packet. I don't wanna. Yeah, because it's not pulling anything up anymore. But if I were to get rid of just this return method here, and there it is. And all of its incorrect wonder. Yeah, see, it didn't suck the others in. What if I kind of reverse the logic? No, I can't do that. You know, I never figured out sending packets, how to really send something from the client. Or from the server to the client. You know what I could do? I think I'm gonna try my luck at sending a packet. It's going to be a refresh. Because technically, I could do something like network message dot. Oh, but I don't have any reference to like anything. Because I can't do anything like this. I don't know. Because I could send packet information, but I don't have a player to do anything with. To run something on the client. I don't know. This is bullcrap. I guess what I could do, you know what I could do? I could have it to where only the client gets the, you know, I could reverse the logic. And I could send a client from the, I could send a packet from the client to the server to update the information as things go in. Although that's going to send a lot of packets, isn't it? So I'm going to try this. I don't expect this to work at all. I'll say return for this iCore client. This would be server. Throw the book in. Yeah, see, it's not even sucking anything up anymore. It's nothing. What if I come in here and I do is server? Let's let the client inherit the world. I'm just curious. Yeah, see, it doesn't. It's not going to suck up any of the items. But the client sees it, and it's like, yeah. I was curious. I was curious. You know, what I was hoping for is that by marking things dirty, it would have consumed the item still and worked. Unless I need to do ingredient dot mark. No, I can't mark it dirty. Because technically it is an entity. But you don't really mark an entity dirty. You would mark the attributes. But I don't think this does anything. Doesn't do shit. Doesn't do anything. I didn't think so. Alright, it was worth a try. This honestly is crappy anyways. I wouldn't want to do this. If this had worked, I would have been not happy. There just may be some desynchronization. Oh, there we go. Now it updated. So throw the book in. See, technically it would have had it all. And now I'm just picking them back up. That's weird. I don't know. Maybe someone else will know how to do this. All right, let's find someone to raid. I want to get my food. Which... We're getting closer and closer. Once I fix this problem and I can throw items in and have it consumed, then I can just I have to put in one more method that says if everything is complete, then produce the item and consume those items that it has. And then that's it. And then I can let people try this stuff out. We could try multiplayer testing. Oh, I'm the only one playing right now in English? Man, I think we're just gonna have to end the stream here. I got no one to raid for Vintage Story. Alright. Well, I guess that being the case, Thank you everyone for watching. Like I said, I just need to iron out this whole thing with the portal, like, you know, the synchronization of the reagents from the server to the client. I think what I need to find a way to do is to update it on the server and then force the server to update the client with whatever the information should be. Know what I mean? Like something like that. I'm not sure how to do something quite like that. Like, you would think a packet, but I don't know how to send a packet from the server to the client. So maybe I'll have to ask around. After that, then upon completion, right? Because I should be able to take a mana stone. Where's my? There it is. So mana stone, an ethereal, right? I could throw that in. Yep, it consumed it. Consumed it. Right, that right there, the condition should be met where it has everything it needs. And it won't take in anything else. So, yeah. At that point, I just need to put in the method to actually produce the item. And then, yay, we're done! Kind of. And then it's just kind of like cleanup. Again, thank you everyone for watching. I will see you all later. Have a wonderful rest of your day.